Hey, what's up, Bobcat Nation? This is Halvey 5, Wade Halverson, defensive beast, aka defensive back. And once again, we're joined with
the offensive lineman, Dan Mettler.
offensive lineman Dan Mettler. You know what? This has been a painful week for me. My Kansas Jayhawks really fell through, to put it in simple terms.
Yeah.
But same with you though, right? Episode 1.
You told me to pick them, and that'll be the last time I ever listen to you.
Well, it happens, and you live and you learn.
But you do know one person did call the VCU upset of Kansas, and I'll let you reveal who that was.
Well, it's a special pattern that this man has. He loves the underdogs.
Loves them.
Which is great. He's a Boise State follower, I guess someone would say. But anyways, his name is Joel Woodhead. He's literally the man upstairs.
The man upstairs.
The man upstairs. He's a great kid and he's a great athlete. But I just want everyone to know, and he told us to let everyone know that he did pick the Virginia Commonwealth University Rams.
Yep.
So you know what? It's been a tough week for me, but day by day it's gotten a lot better.
So when you see Joel on campus, make sure you give him some props for picking that game.
Give him a little handshake, maybe a little tap on the rear, whatever it takes.
Whatever you want to do.
So, but anyways, we're back to business. This is show number 2 of hopefully many to come. Today we're going to talk about some things that's been going on off the field and on the field. We also have a special segment with Tony Bland today, the Cat Chat section. And then we're just going to talk about what's going on next week. So, Dan, tell us a little bit of what's been going on off the field for the Bobcats.
Off the field Sunday, roughly 10 players went to Auburn to do a teammates charity event where we had some Peru State memorabilia auctioned off, and we raised, I'd say about $500.
Nearly $500
for the teammates program in Auburn. We got out, signed an autograph or two for some people, and it's good for us to get out.
We did.
It's good for us as a team to show the community that we're just not football players, that we're more than that. So this was a great opportunity for us to show that.
And it truly is. It's nice to give back to the community and in a way where we don't get to see the fans, and they don't get to see us without the helmets on and all the gear. But now switching to things on the field, we're finally in pads. We're in shoulder pads and helmets for the next couple of weeks. We've been conditioning what seems to be, wouldn't you say, like nonstop?
Forever.
There's been a lot of 5:30 workouts. We put in the time. Now it's finally time to put that on the field and portray it on the field. And we're happy to be back at it. I know on the defensive side of the ball that we're definitely happy to be back. We're returning a lot of guys, and we have a few positions that need to be filled. But I'm confident in our defense and in the way that we're starting to come together. And like our guest today, Anthony, aka Tony Bland, he'll be here with us. But he's going to be one of those guys that's going to contribute for us this year. But that's me on the defense.
Enough about the defense.
Come on, Coach. How's the O show going?
The offense we're a bunch of guys who came back, and we're getting at it. New system, sort of. Playing a little ball, and, we got good competition at every position. We're hitting hard. We're working on our intensity level, trying to boost it up a bit so we can win some more games and make this college proud.
That's one thing I've noticed is this year the coaches have really been stressing intensity and discipline and perfection in every rep. Whether it be the 5-yard sprints, everything has got to be done to perfection because everything we do, we got to do it with a purpose. And in years past that hasn't been stressed as much as it has this year. But one of those guys that's going to help us out and who's been a leader through conditioning in the running and in the lifting part is one of our good buddies here.
Our guest at this time.
Good friend of the program.
Yep.
We got him straight from the weight room, ladies.
From the weight room to you. Here he is, Tony Bland.
Come on in, Tony.
Nice
to have you on the show, bud.
Glad to have you here. All right, today we got Tony Bland. We're excited to have him here with us. I'm sure you've seen the show, correct?
Yep.
It is the talk around campus, believe it or not. soon to be worldwide on YouTube. But anyways, just go ahead and ask him a few questions.
Yeah, I'm sure you know how this goes. This is Cat Chat. We have some questions for you, and my first question for you, Tony, is who was your sports idol growing up?
Oh, Jack Lambert from the old Steel Curtain.
Okay. And you just a Steelers fan in general,
Oh, yeah,
or
I've been a Steelers fan my entire life.
So black and yellow, right?
Oh, yeah.
Black and yellow.
yeah. My second question for you, Tony, is why did you decide to become a Bobcat?
Well, my time at Iowa Western was up, and just looking for a place to keep on playing.
Good. Here's a question that people love. Tell me one thing someone may not know about you.
I drive a pink car,
And what's the name of that pink car?
the Pink Taco.
You heard it here. The pink taco.
You heard it first. If you see
This
man,
guy.
it's him. It really is him. Getting back to a little bit maybe more of a serious note, but there's all sorts of brands out there, and always trying to sell their products. But what's your brand of choice for the football field?
I rock nothing other than Nike.
Nothing other than Nike. It's a good brand, and it fits Tony well. So what's your favorite fast food restaurant?
Taco Bell,
What's your favorite thing to get at that restaurant?
cheesy gordita crunch.
Boy.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What's your pregame ritual or your routine, or do you do the same things day after day, or is it just a game day type of thing?
Oh, on game day, I just like to be by myself and listen to some music and walk around and jam out.
That's awesome. The weight room or not the weight room, well, it does too, but the locker room and the weight room get very intense before games, and you're always one of those guys that's trying to pump everybody up, and that's appreciated. So, but you know what? There is life after football, believe it or not, as hard as that may seem. But what are your career plans after college?
I plan on going on and getting my master's when I'm done here, and then I hope to be a strength and conditioning coach afterwards.
Alrighty. Well, we thank you for joining us on Cat
Thank you.
Chat.
It's
We
been
appreciate
great.
it.
Look at these arms, ladies.
Big guns, man.
Well, one last question
Send
for
the
you, though.
program.
One last question. This has been starting to hit the Peru State campus of late. Do you tweet?
I do.
Why don't you let the people out there know your Twitter name?
AD Bland 33. Follow it.
Follow him.
All right, ladies. This is Tony
Tony
Bland,
Bland.
number 33 on the field.
Number
Thank
one
you.
in your heart.
Thank you very much.
Stick around with
We'll
us.
see you. We'll see you in class tomorrow. How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
All right.
So getting back to the real business of football, we went 3 days this week with helmets and shoulder pads. Next week we're going 4, and on Saturday we have a scrimmage at 1 o'clock at the Oak Bowl.
And we're excited for that, and we're excited to finally go some full contact and get everything going up again. But one thing people may not notice right now is your mustache. Can you tell us a little bit about your mustache and the reasoning why?
Me and my good buddy who also plays offensive line, Andrew Deal, have been growing these out for Bobcat Media Day for the program. So we will have our Fear the Stash going for the program all next year.
And that's always a fun event, is that Bobcat Media Day. But it's a good prank that we like to pull on freshmen, trying to tell them that we actually do have a media day, when in all reality we
It's
don't.
just us taking pictures.
It's just us taking pictures, but you know what? It is what it is.
Yep.
But anyways, this is almost the end of show number 2 here. But before we end it, we want your opinion. Who do you want to be the next guest on Cat Chat, Corner, excuse me? And we just want you to we want you to decide our show for us. So
We need your votes to tell us which Bobcat football player you want in this seat next week.
And the thing is, next week's episode will be a little bit more special than the normal. We're going to go inside their crib.
Mhm.
Now, some people may not know what the crib is. Maybe you haven't watched
Crib or dorm.
or
For
dorm.
those whoever you vote for.
Yes, in case there's an at-large bid of someone who doesn't live on campus, then we'll go to their dorm.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, maybe you've seen the MTV show, music television, that is, for you folks out there, called Cribs. And I believe it's also on that CMT.
Yeah, country music television.
I'm a huge Eric Church fan, by the way, America. But we're going to be going to their house, and we're going to be spotlighting where they live. We're gonna see their rides, their pools, their cabanas, anything they have. We're gonna search it, and
We're bringing it to you.
to you, Bobcat Nation. So that's that.
You can follow us both on Twitter. He's Halby5. I'm Mettler 12.
And lastly, we want you, Bobcat Nation, to help a friend of ours out.
Close friend of the program here.
Close friend. He can sometimes bully me
And me.
on the old Facebook wall.
Yeah.
But his name is Danny Woodhead. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. He's a running back for the, who is it?
Shoot, that team up north.
The Americans?
The
No.
Boston Patriots, right?
No. New England Patriots.
New England Patriots, that's it.
Yes, good friend of the program.
Yep.
His name's Danny Woodhead. He is.
Your votes for the Madden 2012. So get on ESPN.com and vote for Danny Woodhead.
And you know what, Dan? I think our time is coming up, and
we will.
Thanks a lot for week 2, and go Cats.
We'll see you next week.